Martin Bulgaria gets a second yellow, and he's chucked the yellow away, and he's going to be off as well. They're down to 9 men.
Well, he's just lost it here, Martin Bulgaria, and he's got a chance here. He knows the game is gone.
Wilson, Brown, Key, Commons. It's a foul by Stephen Whittaker, and the first yellow card of the game goes to Whittaker.
Oh, he reckons it's unintentional here, Stephen Whittaker. Nice little give and go there from Key. I'm not sure that Stephen Whittaker can do anything to get out his way there.
Taken off his toes by Whittaker, who has Bulgaria ready to run out. Juve gets the free kick.
It's not been particularly pretty, but some of the closing down, some of the work off the ball really is terrific.
A little swing, didn't he?
Oh yeah, Chris Commons gets needlessly involved, but again, Duke just has to walk away. Well, the one thing that we know is that the opposing teams will try and wind Duke up. You should have sussed that by now.
Elhadj Diouf. Foul by Mastorovic, and a yellow card is going to come the way of Mastorovic.
Well, I think it's the follow-through that Callum Murray is penalising here. He's really on the stretch here, Mastorovic. Well, it takes nothing with his left leg, but it's the right leg that cleans Diouf out. And he can have absolutely no complaints about that at all. The thing that you realise when you come into this game the first couple of times is you just don't get the same time in the ball that you get from week to week. This is a totally different pace of football.
Oh, Whittaker already on a yellow card, and lunging in there, and Izagirre, and Stephen Whittaker is going to get a second yellow, and Rangers, already depleted, are down to 10 men, and he had a big think about this, Callum Murray.
Yeah, again he did. It took a long time, Callum Murray, to go to his pocket. Well, you know, if you're Stephen Whittaker, just pull out of that. Don't go in for it. It's in a nothing area of the pitch. He's on a yellow card. He's mistimed it by a fraction. And how costly is that?
7 players out, ill or injured tonight. And Elhadj Diouf is having a go here at the Celtic bench, and Neil Lennon, it's all kicking off. A major flare-up this. And the fourth official, Ian Bryans, would have had an excellent view.
Well, we always say, you know, this fixture is as difficult for the referee as the players care to make it. And all of a sudden they've decided to make it a really difficult night for Callum Murray.
Yellow card for Elhadj Diouf.
Well, a bit of verbals, no more than that. Fortunately enough, somebody gets between Neil Lennon and Elhadj Diouf.
Elhadj Diouf then got a yellow card. He has to be careful, and this is not a game where it's easy to be careful, especially when you're Elhadj Diouf. And if you were Celtic, you would probably try to wind him up even further, I would imagine. Samaras now skipping away from Edu, who recovers. Oh, he's given Samaras a chance though, and McGregor with a vital interception.
Oh, it's a really good save, but Morris Edu gets off the hook here. This is a woeful pass back here by Edu, who did well here. But what a poor pass back to allow Samaras in. And however good the save is, Samaras should score there. Great spread from Alan McGregor, but chances don't come much better than that.
A challenge that Stephen Whittaker didn't need to make, that gave Callum Murray a little option, and there's going to be a card coming out here for Scott Brown.
Well, you know that there's so much going on off the ball, and after the ball's on its way.
Samaras. Edu digs in. Brown nearly took him out there, but Edu's still going. Now Jude. He's sold Fleck short.
Oh, it's poor, really poor. Oh.
Now, what card is this going to be for Fleck? Just a yellow.
Well, I just wonder how much contact there is, whether he really catches Kyle. Senna leaves his studs there for Kyle to hit. And then I think the Israeli gets his feet off the ground.
He smiles on the Celtic bench. They have a man advantage. It's half-time. A flurry of cards towards the end of the half. He got a yellow after a set-2 with the Celtic manager. Scott Brown was also booked. And those 2 yellow cards could be ominous, and they're all having a go now as the players make their way down the tunnel at the end of a tetchy first half in which Stephen Whittaker was sent off and Johan Mjällby in the thick of it there. Kyle Bartley reacting to him and Maciej Bugera acting as a peacemaker here. Edu. Stolovic beat Juve to it. Izagirre push that past Foster. Hooper let it go, and it's going to come here to Wilson to hit it. A brilliant clearance off the line, but he's going to have another go, and it's in this time. He's suddenly scoring loads of goals. Mark Wilson, at the second time of arsing, Celtic jump in front.
Well, at long last, Izagirre gets down the outside of Foster, who's handled them really well tonight. But he gets a chance to throw in early with his left foot. Papas does well to match the one of Brown. And how's this for a clearance from Papas? Magnificent clearance. And Mark Wilson, well, if anything, he hits it down into the ground, gets a little bit lucky. But I'll tell you what, in this fixture, you take every break you can get. And at long last, the deadlock is broken, and Celtic have asked a major question of Walter Smith's side.
Papas is conscious now, we're here, although extremely groggy. Morgrew's header could give Zaluska a problem. He's nearly into the net, given a little barge by Juve.
Well, he's every right to try and put pressure there on Zaluska. Again, Charlie Morgrew, I don't know whether he got a shout or not, but he's almost done his own goalkeeper.
It's a foul by Maciej Bugera, and he's going to receive a yellow card here, which, if Rangers were to make it through to the quarterfinals, would mean he'd miss out at Inverness.
Again, you know, it's in a nothing area of the pitch. Well, you know, that's crazy.
Brown, the modern-day captain. Samaras away from Bartley. It's off the post, incredibly.
Oh, what a terrific effort. Alan McGregor almost done it, his near post.
Somebody else might have fancied having a go there. Bugera is already on a yellow card, and he's going to be off. Callum Murray and Rangers are going mad here. They're going mad because Maciej Bugera gets a second yellow, and he's chucked the yellow away, and he's going to be off as well. They're down to 9 men.
Oh, he's just lost it here, Maciej Bugera. And he's got a chance here. He knows the game is gone, and he's had a chance to leave his calling card in Chris Commons, and he's taken it. And he knew what he was doing. No, he gives Callum Murray no choice there. He says he took the ball.
They are advancing here, and Kyle Hutton now on Scott Brown. And it's going to be a yellow card for Hutton as the card count increases.
Callum Murray will be glad when he can finally blow for full time here.
Samaras. It is over. Neil Lennon's Celtic advance to the quarter-finals of the Scottish Cup. They'll be heading to the Highlands to face Inverness. Carry Pistol and Neil Lennon and Ali McQuaid are squaring up now.